All right. Cool. I think it's filming.
Yay.
Yay. I
Oh,
think
this
it's
is
I think it's
cute.
working too. Let's see.
I like it.
Yeah.
Water? Oh, can you fill this up for me too? I gotta drink a bunch of water tonight.
Yes. Always good to drink water. That's cool, right? Looking in the mirror. Not kind of.
I can barely see myself, so it's okay. Like, I don't have
Yeah, it's
great
good.
eye vision, so.
It's good. I think. Yeah. Okay. See, we can see the
Much.
volume of the talking underneath. So yeah, we know if we're clipping and stuff. So yeah, you don't have to worry about anything. We got it all figured out. Hey guys, what's up? Here I am with Chanel Beads. We were all in LA at the same time, which is cool. Yeah. So this is Shane, and this is Maya, and we're friends from the Seattle times. I guess we all met in probably 2018, or I don't know, maybe end of 2017. I'm not sure. Do you remember when we met?
I don't know the dates. Wait, should I?
Oh yeah,
Oops.
Oh, you can. Sorry. Yeah, 2017.
2017.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess is that when hot yoga was happening, that the house you were living in?
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So okay, yeah, I think it was 2017 because I remember playing with Thank You at the basement of hot yoga, the house was you were living in, right?
Yeah, you were an early show there.
Yes.
Thank you. One of the
Yes.
last thank you shows.
Yeah,
maybe?
pretty much. I think maybe actually it was 2018. Now that I think about it, I don't know, it's hard to remember, but
You, Owen, Will.
yes,
Who
and
else?
and Joel. Joel
Joel.
was playing the drums. Yes,
Yeah.
that was cool. So yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good to see you guys though. We had a pretty fun day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to the Red Lion in Silver Lake, and we had some delicious sausage.
Best food in LA.
Yeah, we had some nice sausage and a big pretzel, and then
I actually drank beer,
you drank
and
beer.
I don't drink beer.
Yeah,
It was good. I liked it.
yeah.
Beer is good.
Did you have the same beer?
No, I got the beer of the month.
The beer of the month.
I forget what it's called, but it was like, it tasted like water, so it was kind of nice.
Yeah, so refreshing.
So I couldn't taste the beer aspect.
That's
and
good.
I'm like,
Tasted like water. It was nice.
yeah.
That's cool. I've been drinking hop waters lately. I'm sure you've seen those around. They're just like it's just like
Hop water?
It's just like water with hops in it, but it's like
Oh.
a styled thing, and it's kind of like a new. It's part of that new like wave of very mildly flavored drinks. But
Yeah.
it's just called hop water, and there's like beer companies are getting on that trend for like.
There's a lot of
people that don't
beverages
drink
that I feel like are
alcohol.
designed to punish
Is-
the drinker, and I feel like I usually love that stuff.
Like Lake Arrowhead.
The
I hate
Arrowhead
that.
water. Yeah, but that's just bad water. That's
Well,
yeah.
how are you?
Is that
How are
what
you
it is?
thinking?
Like-
Punish? Yeah.
like like there's no pleasure in it.
Yeah, totally.
And that's kind of the point. I feel like.
yeah, totally. There's like I think
Or
a-
like deriving pleasure feels like you have to work for it, and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, totally. It's like the Emperor's New Clothes or something like
Yeah.
that, but in a drink form.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those really.
You drink it and you don't realize you're naked.
Exactly. Yeah.
You look like a fool. No one will tell you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Yeah. I never thought about it from
Yeah.
the third person view
Yeah.
of like what someone else thinks when I'm drinking one of those. Oh god.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
man put hops in his water.
Yeah, yeah.
The
yeah. And he paid $5 for it too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I had kombucha today
Oh
that
damn.
cost $6 before tip.
Damn.
And it was good kombucha, but if you just smelled the glass, it's like this is just like cleaning vinegar.
Oh
That's what
yeah.
it smells like, you know?
Yeah, it's horrible. I
Like
don't
the
know.
whiff you get before you sip it is
Yeah, it's horrible stuff.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
it sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was delicious. But yeah, I feel like it's there's an amount of like there's a I don't know.
Well, when you go to like Erewhon or
punishment
like
to
Whole
it,
Foods
yeah.
or any of these stores now, they have like a beverage wall
Yeah.
of like all the fancy, colorful beverages, and it's just the same thing as like advertising candy to kids or something like that. But like you feel like it's elevated because it's like supposed to be good for you, but it's
Yeah.
all just like it's got sugar in it still and
Yeah.
stuff. It's just
Or
Yeah.
I like it when it says like there's like I bought something the other day that was like immunity
yeah,
is what it said, and then I look
exactly.
at the ingredients and it's like there's like 250 milligrams of vitamin C in
yeah,
this.
and
Like this is yeah
and some
yeah.
and pineapple juice.
Yeah,
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 you'll be immune to anything.
yeah,
And they have like a cognitive booster ones and stuff.
yeah,
But I feel like the most health and wellness comes from like taking things away, which is like the harsh truth, you know, like to be healthier, like you just need to like stop ingesting things as much as opposed to like drinking more kombucha or like
Yeah.
eating more mushrooms. It's just a matter of like actually just like restraining yourself a little
Yeah.
bit, as opposed to
An
being like, I'm gonna get the most
aesthetic-
colorful beverage on this shelf, and I'm gonna live till I'm 100.
Aestheticism.
Yeah, it works. It's
It's
marketing.
back in.
Yeah.
Aestheticism.
Asceticism is back. Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the land of excess, it's like all you can do.
Yeah.
L.A.
Yeah, that'd be so
Los
cool. There's like a
Angeles.
store that sold nothing.
Yeah.
We could do that.
I mean, I guess it'd be like a.
talk about like serotonin,
Mm-hmm.
like depleting yourself of like accessing serotonin,
Mm-hmm.
like by not looking at your phone before you go to bed
Oh yeah.
or in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of doing without these things that bring you joy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a whole thing.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, you need
Yeah.
to just sit still and be okay with that.
Yeah, being bored is like lost.
Yeah.
Or like there's a lot of benefit.
It's really impressive to
Yeah,
be like, yeah,
benefit
I was like,
to-
I was so bored yesterday for like the entire day.
Yeah,
It's like,
or
wow,
that's
man.
when inspiration strikes.
Totally,
famously,
yeah, that's when the muses arise.
like a eureka,
yeah,
like in the shower, or
totally, yeah. You do have to like, I've been coming back to this a lot about like you have to like make space for things to happen. You know.
or yeah, it's like being distracted and being bored
Yeah,
are
totally.
are rife for inspiration.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah. So how do you make your music? Do you work together on everything, or do you kind of like come together with ideas, or how do you do that?
It's like it's mostly Shane who like does a lot of Chanel beads, and we're collaborative and in an interesting way. How would you?
Yeah, we do. So Maya does Cole stuff completely herself, and I do.
Mhm.
I feel like we work pretty similar with Chanel Beads and with Cole, where it's like one person will write and produce like they'll make the whole song. It'll be on their computer. Like that's really how it works. Is like
Yeah.
my music's on my computer, her music's on her
it's like,
computer,
It's like, all right, now you're gonna
Yeah.
do this.
and it's like when I open it and I'm working on it, I'll be like
Yeah.
Maya, like does this sound okay? Or like can you do some backup vocals? Or recently even like will you sing this whole song that I wrote?
Yeah.
Because I like think your voice would be better than my voice on it.
Yeah.
I feel like also like along these. I mean, we've been working on music together for how long? Like
5 years.
5 years.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is that? Did you meet like
We met 5 years.
5 years
We met
ago?
5 years ago.
Nice. Damn.
But I feel like we jumped into music immediately, and I feel like my part has kind of been more of like a creative direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's helped Chanel Beads sound less like bedroom indie rock.
Yeah, because you had a
a while.
band, right?
Yeah, we were in a band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what? Did you play in Chanel
Mhm.
Beads, like guitar or something?
Yeah, I played guitar and
And then
backup
did Peter play
vocals.
in that band as well?
Yeah, Pete was an early join. So it started as like just solo, like very electronic live with like samplers, and then I met this person, Merce Lemon, who lives in Pittsburgh, who really inspired me to learn how to play a song on just a guitar
Uh-huh.
and like really stripped down. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like and make that work, and
Yeah.
then started playing just not acoustic, just like with an electric guitar. Then Pete and our friend Bunky, who I lived with,
Was
Elias,
Bunky- Oh yeah.
aka Bunky, yeah, or not
Did
aka.
you play
that
at
was
Wayne
his-
Stock with?
Yeah, it was just we played. That was the first time Todd joined us on Symbol.
Okay, I remember
Which
seeing Todd was like kind of dressed like goth at the time at a.
Todd's
at Wayne Stock?
been dressing goth for a
Yeah,
while.
but I feel like for some reason it was more distinctive.
Rave goth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool though. It's a good vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, when we played Wayne Stock was the first time Todd joined just on Symbol.
Okay, right on. Did you hear about what happened with Todd at Wayne Stock last year?
No.
So, very kindly, Todd cleared out the schedule to fix this massive smoke machine, right? And it was really kind. And Wayne
Like-
Stock was popping, right? And yeah, Todd shows up and plugs in the smoke machine, and like everything went out, like the entire all the power went out completely.
Oh, no.
So it was like 8 p.m. and there's like 3 more bands, and I was about to play, and I hadn't played in like 3 years and stuff.
Like a special show.
Yeah, it was very
Yeah.
special and stuff.
With
And
no
like
power.
Todd, like like cleared his schedule to do this and all that, And
Wait, so what happened?
well, this guy from the city like came and like put the switcher on, but it was like an hour and a half of darkness.
Are you
so tons
serious?
of people left, and I was like, "Fuck!"
I'm
Like,
so sorry.
no, it was okay though, because it was like it was goodwill.
does
Like,
this
and
sound
Todd
like
Todd like.
Oh, your computer's gonna die, by the way.
Oh shit. Okay, thank you. 1 sec. Yeah. So I will plug this in.
Wait, why does that sound like something that would happen?
Yeah, but it was.
Todd's a genius, but I feel like not bad luck, but things follow him where.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
totally cool though. It was like, I mean, it got worked out and everyone still played and stuff. But a bunch of people, my friends, left before I played, which was fine. But they're like, I have to like go walk my dog or something, like just like old
Yeah.
30-year-old people stuff.
We were joking about well, this is not what they were doing.
I'm gonna
but
stop this video and
yeah.
keep, just because when I first did this, like I recorded the video the whole time and it didn't work.
Oh, it stopped. Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Should we sync up?
No, it's fine.
Okay, cool.
It's all fine.
Yeah.
Because I've got this program, Premiere, where
3,
like,
2, 1.
you don't have to do that. Like,
Yeah, that wouldn't have even caught it anyway.
clap.
I don't know if you can like see my
yeah,
snaps.
you don't have to do that.
3, 2, 1.
You can do like a big smack on the mic
Yeah.
and scream and.
It'd be cool if like you have to keep syncing up throughout, where it's like, yeah, hold on 1 second. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's clap. It's been 30
Yeah.
seconds. Yeah, so that was that was funny. Like, so yeah, the fuse blew and I don't know, it was pretty funny, but it was cool. Like, yeah, Todd was really helpful, like trying to figure out
Did
how to.
The
fix
smoke
problem.
work after, or
No,
did
like
you yeah?
I think Todd left with the smoke machine afterwards.
Did we tell you what happened to us after the one time we played Wayne
No.
Stock? We left with our friend Anders and Todd.
Mm-hmm.
And Todd, this was like so when you say like, oh, Todd was like maybe dressing goth or something, at that time he was like, I'm getting really into clubbing.
Okay.
He's like, I club now.
So that was just starting.
So
then?
we were, yeah, and he's like, this was 4 years ago, right? Or
Yeah.
so he's been clubbing for 4 years now, heavily. But after we played, he was like, let's go to Kremwerk. And Anders was like, I know this great parking spot. It's very it's very secluded. And because there's a construction thing there.
Yeah.
And it's like, so we're like, cool, let's put all of our gear, like 3 guitars
Fuck.
and a bass and like Maya's
Should
computer
we
and
do a trigger
and-
warning real
Oh
fast?
What?
This? The trigger warning. Things are gonna get stolen.
yeah.
Sorry.
Trigger warning for people who have been stolen from before.
Yeah, people have gotten jacked.
Yeah, you're gonna want to skip to
Yeah.
timestamp.
You might
We'll put
wanna-
this timestamp in the thing. Yeah. So wait.
I was like, oh, I like actually remember parking there and like taking my computer.
Wait.
And,
sorry,
like-
wait. We parked and like our friend was like, I know this secluded spot. It's a perfect parking space. No one is gonna see. Like it's like there's always spaces there because it's like in the dark.
Yeah.
Easy to park because no one thinks it's a space. So it's like.
There's construction everywhere in that little zone right near Kremwerk,
Yeah.
and it was just like closed off, and nobody knew how to park.
Yeah.
That they were parking there, so we just parked there. But yeah, basically, I knew, like, I was like, I always hide my computer, so I like took my computer out and I put it under the
Yeah.
seat, and we club,
Yeah.
come back, obviously. The windows are all busted and our shit's like.
So it wasn't a
totally
cool
stolen.
parking spot.
No.
No. Well, there's always
It was
parking
shitty-
there,
it was
but
shitty parking.
there's always parking spaces there because it's
trying
like
to say there's light in the story. My computer was not stolen.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
they didn't take everything.
So.
It's like the Hotel California
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah. When you thought this was gonna be the darkest story you've ever heard, they didn't take.
Yeah. But
That's
it was
everything.
sad. Like your
Yeah.
guitars were stolen.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
like
think I
a
remember-
vintage Mustang.
Now I
It
remember
was the
this.
Yeah.
It was the one show
Fuck. I
that
remember.
it was like I didn't have my guitar and Bunky didn't have a bass. Right.
So we used. It was all my like. I was like, you can use my. My borrowed my guitar and Bunky borrowed my bass.
So it was all of Shane's gear
Fuck.
that got stolen. Like our stuff we didn't bring. It was wild. It was like really sad. And it was like a beautiful new blue Mustang that you just bought, and we were really devastated.
Damn.
It was like a Japanese 90s.
I think I
Mustang.
totally remember this now because I
Yeah.
remember I was like, hell yeah, I made like $400 from Wayne Stock, like tight. Like,
Nice.
I'm gonna like maybe I can like
Triple
give them the money
figures.
or something. But then for some reason,
No way. Yeah.
I think I might have offered you that or something, but you didn't accept it or something.
Maybe
but,
I graciously declined.
Yeah, but I was like, oh man, that sucks. I can't believe that happened. But
Well, we got It worked out in the because we figured out that we had to get renter's insurance for our apartment at the time, and renter's insurance covers.
oh my
The
god,
one we did covered.
Wow,
It covered like your car,
wow.
so that's why we pivoted to electronic music.
Renters insurance covers like anything you rent.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so like any space you rent and pay
That's
money
awesome.
towards.
Oh, we do have so like right before.
So basically, like if you find out someone has renter's insurance, you
Rob
can just
them.
rob their practice
Yeah.
space.
yeah, practice space is included.
So just so you guys know,
Yeah.
practice spaces are included in this policy. So
Yeah.
just
I mean,
ask your friends if they have
remember that
insurance.
day so clearly because we were like celebrating. We were like, Wayne Stock was so fun. We played a great show. We were feeling so good. We went to club, and it was like really wild to like end the day on that note.
Yeah, like to walk to the car and be like, "Whoa, there's a bunch of glass on the ground."
Yeah.
Damn, that was a fun rave. Yeah.
There's because like a few weeks after, like we had decided a few weeks before that we were gonna move in with Todd.
Yeah.
So Todd took a photo of Todd and Mason, who they're like old BFFs. We're moving in with the two of them, and Jimmy and I think that was the crew at the time. Mason and Todd took a photo of us and we're like, our new roommates. And then like seconds later is when we found out that like irreplaceable vintage guitars were just stolen
shit.
from us.
Damn.
So there's this photo of like this brief happiness. Yeah.
Aw.
Though,
Yeah.
cute moment.
Stuff getting stolen is awful. Yeah. I had like a gold scam situation happen. Have you ever heard about this? Like,
You bought gold?
no, I got money from a show and I had a bunch of money in cash in like March, and like this guy was like by the side of the road waving people down, and he was like this like kind of bulky looking like Persian looking guy, and he had a big BMW and stuff, and he was like waving, and I was like, oh man, like no one's pulling over to help this guy, like I should do it. So I did, and I pulled him over. He's like, my friend, like I'm rich, like my son is in the car, I need help, you know, like I need gas money. And I was like, oh, okay, like do you want me to give you a ride to the gas station or something? And he just kind of like followed me, and then he had these like fake gold rings on, or like these rings on, right? And it was like the situation. He was like, listen, I don't have it, I'll give you my rings. And he like took a necklace off, and he gave me this fake gold necklace and like rings, and he put them on my hands and stuff, and was like, these are yours now, just take me to the gas station. And I was like, oh, okay. Like I knew it was bullshit, but like the fact that it was just like such a weird situation, like made me like kind of, he like came up to the car, and I thought I was going to give him a ride to the gas station, and then he's like, do you have any cash? And I was like, wait, what? Like, he's like, please, I'll give you my Rolex. And he had this gold watch that was like kind of fake too. And I had like hundreds of dollars on me, and I ended up like,
From the show.
yeah. And I pulled out like $20, and he's like, more, I need more. And I was like, 40, I guess. I was like, wait, this isn't right, you know, like, but I just ended up handing him like $150 to $200 or something. Because I was just like in this situation where he was like pressuring me, and I wanted to help him, and like he'd given me this stuff even though it was like not, you know, real. And you know, it makes me just sound like a total idiot, but like but
in that moment,
but yeah, then
hard.
he's like, I need more, and I was like, no, I can't give you more than like $200. And he's like, okay, and he like walked off, and then as soon as he walked away, I was like, fuck, like this guy just like really screwed me over, you know. And I remember having these like really violent thoughts about it, and like was mad about it, you know, and then I looked up this thing, and it's like gold scammers is like a big thing that happens. Like it's a thing that people do. Like they say that they're rich and they have this fake jewelry, hand it to you.
I just saw on like Instagram a mutual friend of ours was just like, yep, gave guy a bunch of cash for some fake rings or something.
Yeah,
Like
it's a hustle. It's
Adam's
a crazy
friend.
hustle.
Yeah.
And I remember just like being like, I'm gonna go back to that fucking exit and go find him. But like obviously he wasn't there.
Yeah.
And then I went back the next day. I was like, yeah, of course he isn't here. He's not anywhere, you know?
Yeah.
And like I told my dad about it, and he's like, wait, like
Maybe he was never there.
yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah, God.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be good. But like, yeah, so my dad had seen the same guy. It was like in a different part of town, but like he was like, fuck, like I want to kill that guy, you know? But yeah, it just sucks cuz I remember like holding on to that for a while because I felt so invaded and it really sucked, you know.
Yeah.
Even though like it
Yeah,
could have been
'cause
worse,
it's
could have been violent.
Trust, yeah.
But it was just like I felt very violated cuz I pulled over cuz I wanted to help this guy, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really weird, but I don't know. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse, I guess.
Definitely.
That shit happens all the time.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, I feel like that sense of violation when it's like, damn, I was acting from the heart and then
Yeah.
really put myself out there
Yeah.
and got like that's kind of hard to recover from. I feel like.
Yeah, yeah, I feel like
For some reason, like those, I feel like when I lose in that situation, I'm always like, well, I can afford to lose. It's okay.
sure, yeah. That's like the
But-
wise way to think about it.
Yeah. I think it does suck if you're in a pickle, but I feel like I've been fortunate. I haven't always been in that kind of pickle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the only times it has been frustrating is like, or like has made me upset is when it makes me feel like threatened
Yeah.
in like a way that like feels like I could have been hurt from the
Yeah.
situation. Because I feel like there was one time in New York where I got like, I did like give someone the time and I ended up getting cornered in like a gas station
Yeah.
trying to get him cash. And I was like, actually, I don't feel comfortable doing this. And I wanted to back out.
Yeah.
But he was like, no, like you can't back out. I just need this. And I was like, oh, I actually feel like kind of scared
Yeah.
now. And I think that's when I get upset. When I feel like, okay.
Because you don't
I
realize
don't- I
it's
don't wanna
happening until it's like already happening kind of sometimes, and
Yeah.
it just sucks. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, totally. It's like it would suck to have to do that too and
Yeah.
be in that weird desperate situation.
Imagine how bad that experience would have been if money was real too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
That would have really sucked.
Yeah, like if
If
that
it
shit
wasn't just this
just made by the
fake
government.
concepts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, if you actually like assigned worth to it.
Yeah. If you could exchange
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
for anything like a good.
Yeah, it's just
That
funny
would've
though
sucked.
because like I feel like I put on a lot of shows in Seattle and stuff, and it's just very rare when I walk away with it with like a stack of cash that's like kind of mine. It's like, oh cool, like this is money, like, but actually it wasn't because it was money that I had to like pay out to the bands, you know. So it was kind of like
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
yeah, so like I ended up like still giving them what they would have made, but
Right.
I took the hit, which was annoying, you know.
You should have before you pay them be like, hypothetically, there's a
Yeah.
man on the road
Yeah, exactly.
who needs gas.
Wait,
He's
that's
with his son.
So
What would
funny.
you do? And then like
gas
how
for the
they
gas for the
answer-
touring man.
Yeah, how they answer is how
He's
you
kind of on tour
pay,
too, you
yeah.
know. So
like you answered correct.
exactly, yeah, I should have done
I
that.
swear though, for some reason, the world is always like gravitating towards me when I do have that kind of money on hand.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
goes quick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, okay, somebody needs the money. I'm like, all right, hell yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
I have cash. Let's go.
I know.
You can
There's
have
been
it.
times where like I've like given someone $40 just because they, you know, for some odd reason,
Yeah.
you know, like you do. And then there's times where I'm like, damn, if I just had like $40 right now,
yeah.
I would be chill
Yeah.
for like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always
totally.
happens that way. It's
Yeah.
like I don't know. It comes and goes.
Yeah.
But
I remember. Well, it's funny we're talking about money because I'm just thinking about it because my mom and I were kind of like in a weird pickle. I keep using that word.
that's okay.
We were though, and we needed exactly $400 for something, some kind of weird money thing. But we sold furniture. I like
Mhm.
in our house and to get that money that we needed, and I listed it all on OfferUp, and we made exactly $400.
Nice.
And it was like we couldn't make more than that. For some reason,
Yeah.
nobody would hit us up after that. It was like it was such a weird.
That's
moment.
interesting. Like
Yeah.
that like will thing, because I heard this like sometimes shit gets suggested to me on YouTube that's kind of like you know like self improvement, like become a billionaire by, you know, like all that kind of shit, you know, and like sometimes once in a while, like I'll just click on it and listen, and just out of curiosity. And there's this one guy, and he was talking about, it's like, yeah, you know, when you have those bills that you have to pay, like you figure out how to pay them somehow. But like, you know, you never just like try and like make $1,000 for no reason, you know? It's like, it's kind of interesting to think about,
Yeah.
like how like when you have to
That's
pay some
funny.
shitty medical bill or something, you can
Yeah.
scrounge together $2,000. What if you were just like, all right, I'm gonna pretend that I got some crazy bills to pay right now, and just like, I don't know,
Yeah.
sell some shit off or something.
Crazy.
That works.
I know.
Yeah. That works
Yeah.
in like creativity too. I feel like
Yeah,
where it's like, damn, I really gotta write a better song than my friend who just made a good song or something.
yeah.
Or like that's a weird example. Sorry.
No. Yeah, I don't
Well, I
know
think
what you're
that's
talking about,
yeah,
man.
but
Like,
it's-
I've never done that.
Not like in a or just like that. There's like so there has to be like some, or it's interesting when there's a compelling reason
Yeah.
to like, or like a show.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. Is like there's a show happening. I don't have enough music,
Dude,
or I'm
that's-
sick of the music I have.
Yeah.
So it's like, let's
That's-
write 10 more songs.
That's really good
and
advice,
then-
man, because I feel like, you know, when you have a deadline,
Yeah.
things happen. And I think that's like my advice
They
to
have to
people that
happen,
like don't
yeah.
have a band yet or whatever. Or
Yeah.
like they're like, oh, I don't have a band.
Book,
like,
yeah,
oh.
book a show.
It's like just get
Yeah.
a show booked, and then you will have one, and you
Yeah.
ask someone to be in your band for a show, or whatever, and then like you'll get it together, and then it won't matter. You know?
Yeah. But also like it's nice to be doing something because they're without a deadline, where like there's
Totally.
like compulsion within you,
Yeah.
and to like use that at the same time.
Yeah, I'm really blown away by people that can just sit down and bust something out from start to finish and for no apparent reason. They're just
Yeah,
like, yeah, I
yeah.
finished this fucking album,
Yeah.
but it's just chilling
Yeah.
right now. I always feel like I have to have like at this point, I feel like it's everything I make, I think someone's going to see it. You know?
Yeah.
I never like just, you hear about these like artists or something, they're like, yeah, like I just, for my own pleasure, I like to just draw these great pictures and I just put them in the drawer when I'm done. I feel like everything I make, I have the thought that someone's going to see it, because it's like either me doing an illustration
Yeah.
for a poster or a song that I'm like going to put out or whatever. So
People can really be prolific like that.
yeah, and they never
Yeah.
show it to anyone. It's just, it kind of blows
Totally.
my mind.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I don't know. I try to be easy on myself. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I am proud of anything I'm like able to finish, you know?
That's awesome. Yeah.
I'm not like, I do wish I was more, but sometimes it does feel good just to be like, I have this, I don't know. It's like a balance too, because I don't
Mhm.
want to be too like, if I finish something, too attached to it,
Yeah, totally.
because it might not actually be representative of like your best work, you know?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. It never really lines up that way too. Like
Yeah.
what you
I
think
think-
is going to be awesome sometimes isn't, and then vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes it is like, I don't know. I guess like sometimes it's nice to think of it like, if I make 10 songs
Yeah.
and it takes me a long ass time, it's okay to throw away those 10 songs. Maybe like eventually I'll have like those 10 songs. It'll be longer than maybe my friend who makes them in like a day or two, but like I'll eventually have those 10 songs.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know,
I
not being too attached to something.
Yeah,
is
it's good.
nice.
feel
Yeah.
like we have a lot of experience of like there's like entire like, well, you have like 20 songs you've never released, and there's like Chanel Beats records that are done and not released, but
Damn.
I don't think it's like
That's
letting
dope.
go of that stuff is cool, because it's like if you're like, you can tell when something's not working, and then you will we'll both like spend a lot of time trying to make it work, and then you move on to the next thing and you know why that thing didn't work, and so
Yeah.
that you don't have that problem again with the next thing.
Yeah,
Does
that's
that make
really
sense?
cool. I like the idea of like keeping it moving, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Absolutely.
Because I've like been
God.
stuck on things that are just, it doesn't really make any sense.
Oh my
why.
god, I'm so about like, if
Yeah.
it doesn't work right away, I'm like, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna keep going.
That's
'Cause
powerful. Yeah.
Like I took me a while to learn that lesson.
I feel like you get pretty obsessive, and it's like really cool. It's a great that's why it is like balance
Yeah.
between us too, because
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like, I need things to be easy.
Yeah.
I wish I was obsessive, but I'm
Yeah.
not. and if it doesn't come, like it feels like it needs to come from like this greater, higher
Yeah.
power.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if it doesn't
God.
flow through me, I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not happening.
That's cool. Yeah.
Come from someone else.
Yeah.
I like getting out of the way. I like that idea of just like getting out of the way and letting the spirit do the
Yeah.
work or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Well, tight. Yeah. I mean, I know we gotta kind of get out of here and go party. So I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wow, this was sweet.
yeah. This is just fun. I like these. What these are is kind of like a slice of life, and it'll be a nice thing to look back on at some point, or just take
Yeah, this
take down
is-
if you don't want it to be up anymore.
Yeah. Don't tag us on this.
Yeah.
Are you gonna compress the audio or something? Or how do you do this? Because
Yeah. It sounds.
I'm just
fine.
curious. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
it comes out fine.
I don't know why I've got technical questions.
You mean like what kind of compressor do I use? And
Yeah.
stuff? No, like it all
Do you
comes
cue
out.
this too,
It
or
seems to come out fine. I haven't really done anything to the audio. I just like bounce it and it seems okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if you have any suggestions,
I don't.
but cool, man.
Put us on the right channel and you on the left channel.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So when people listen on headphones, it's like
Maybe I'll put
really
a little,
annoying.
little delay on mine.
Do you talk about like where you're broadcasting and like
Oh.
the weather? I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Like,
we can talk about the weather. Yeah. It's been a little bit
'cause
overcast.
Today in New York, it's like
Smoky, right?
smoky, and today in LA is like actually the sun peeked through. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
nice for me to look back. And
No,
be
it's good to
like,
remember
what
those things.
happened?
Yeah, and we went in the hot tub. That was very nice.
We went in a hot tub. We talked to the person
Yeah.
who owns this place.
Yeah, and it was refreshing to hang out with both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Cool.
sweet.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of
Ciao.
course. Yeah, I can't
good to see you.
wait to see what's next for you guys.
Aw.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye, everybody.